Well, okay. That was interesting. That was interesting. Well. That was interesting. I don't know. For some reason, my camera just went, I don't want to play no more. Now, I don't know if I, what was happening. Anyway, I probably someone DDoSing or, but what I am going to do, I'm going to put today's picture up. What I am going to do, I'm going to put today's picture up. Okay, let's put today's picture up, shall we? No, I'm not going to put that one up. Let me put my favorite picture up. There you go. Because that's what I'm going to be doing later on, hopefully, with someone else. Okay, so I'm going to put my picture up. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Now, here's the thing. It's either delusion. Oh, to be honest with you, I'm coming to a point now where there's no such thing as sides. All right, it's all about opinion. And the thing is, when you've got one side has got all the evidence, and the other side is given the other side all the evidence and the proof, you can only establish one thing: factual truth. Okay. Now, Ray, I know for a fact that you're not an individual who is ignorant or delusional. I know that for a fact. Because you do try to find a middle ground about some of this stuff. However, I think that you are being you are misleading yourself, or you are believing things that you are not seeing, or you think you're seeing but you're not seeing, or that you know what I mean. Here's the problem. Hi, Skipper. Welcome. Hi, Aviate. Here's the problem. You cannot assume something that is wrong. That is right by someone who's doing wrong. Okay, you say about the child. The child is only affected by what happens around it, not what other people do. Okay, a child is very easily manipulated. At that age, a 5-year-old child can be very easily manipulated by the people around it. Okay, now we're talking direct contact. Right? As a father myself, and any other father or mother will tell you that child will look at you. If you are with that child day in, day out, that child will always come to you first before it goes to mummy, daddy, whatever. When you come home from work and that child has been with that parent all day, that child will take its time to come to you, irregardless of what you say. But you mentioned the child, you mentioned Lynette Preston. The videos of John Cook being like over the last 2 weeks now. Hi, Sienna. Over the last 2 weeks now, Pete, there have been videos posted, and I mean no disrespect to you, Mr. Bone Crusher, Ray. I'm going to call you Ray. I am not going to disrespect you, because at the end of the day, I think that you've got nearly 2,000. I'm going to do what they do. You got 2,000 subscribers, so you got a bit of clout as a normal small content creator, and I respect that, because I've got nothing. I've got 374 people who seem to like me for some reason. Some of them want me as a household pet, but But here's one thing you need to remember. There's no such thing as sides. It's either the truth or it's nothing. It's the facts or it's nothing. Now, there's posts on Facebook where they're going, oh, it's none of my business. Well, actual fact it is. It's everyone's business where that money's going, what is being done with that money. And the fact that they are claiming that they are getting, they've had, someone has gave them over $7,000 or $2,000 or whatever. Okay. That should be sending some alarm bells out, because like if someone has donated all that money, that means they've got quite a lump sum of money. Where's the proof of that? If I've been given so much money donated to me for 2 individuals and a child, don't you think I would be transparent about all this money, Ray? Skipper and I, right? We go by a code, and from what I've heard is that you served in the armed forces as well, so you will know exactly what I'm talking about. There is a certain code, okay, for every soldier when they go through when they go through BCT, when they go through ATC. Well, America call it BCT, we call it ATC, Army Training Center. When they go through their Spawn, it's your sexy voice is why people want you. Ha! Right, Sienna. Right? When you go through your training, you are taught not just to become a soldier, not to become a humanitarian, but you also become a human being with core values. You learn about everything of your core values. 1 second, I need to blow my nose. I don't want to upset. I'm trying to keep this as PG as I possibly can. Holy shit, I think part of my brain just came out. Oh, okay. Right. And the thing is, okay, you should know this. So when they become a trained soldier and they get transferred, they leave boot camp and they go to their battalion. They enter their battalion like a new child being born and walking for the first time. They're going to be afraid. They're going to be intimidated because people have been there. They've built a relationship. They've built a nest. That's all, everyone in that battalion, male, female, private, up to colonel. They've built that system. And that's how the military work. We build a family. So it's a family inside a family, inside a family, inside a family. But the thing is, they will learn. They will all have the same rhetoric, same narrative. They will all think the same. They have different opinions, but they think the same because they all have their core values. And they will know their soldiers, the service test. The service test is about your conduct and behavior. Is your conduct and behavior taken in? Is it disreputing the behavior? Your behavior is disreputing the good standing of your battalion and everything else about your army and about the army. And if your behavior can bring a bad name to the military, what do you think will happen to you? You'll either get booted out or you go to MCTC or to jail or Leavenworth or whatever. But you know about that. But the thing is, once you start doing your career, you learn and learn and learn and learn. And the thing is, in your career, you will always progress. You will always move forward. We have two other veterans in here. We've got AVA, a Veterans Affairs Media. By the way, go and help it. Go and show them some love and give them a sub and a thumbs up. Right, and then you got Skipper, right, from Veteran Nation. Hey, by the way, guys, go drop your links into here if you want. Okay, and they went through the same training. All right, they went through the same training. One of them, okay, can't read a map. That's why he's got people like me around him. Yeah, Skipper, drop Veteran Nation link, your YouTube link in here as well, and AVA can do the same. I mean, okay, he's a Marine. He's a part-time, squid, and also he eats crayons. Anyway, but that's by and by, okay? And obviously, the best soldier is the infantry soldier. So, yeah. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is, the further you go in your career, the closer you get to another core value, a set of core values, and they are called the leadership values. Okay. And the first letter, I'm not going to go into it because, but the first letter, and there you go. You got veteran nation, AVA. Don't forget to drop yours in as well. Yeah. Remember that, right? Because it looks like you dropped veteran nation in twice. And the first letter of leaders is L. We all know how to spell leaders, yeah? But what does L stand for? Anyone? Good try. Good. Yeah, try again. I already got that, Sienna. Try again. What does leaders stand for? The first one, L. Okay, you're all of you are quite close. You're in the right direction. I want Spawny to record rhymes and songs for my autistic granddaughter. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, that is such. Oh, you just got me right there now. Saying that, Palmer's. Yeah, oh. Oh, you just we'll talk about it. I'll talk to, because obviously I need to set up the mic so it sounds really good, and then I need to not smoke and not cough, and and then we'll come to it. We'll talk about it. There you go. You Googled it, Sienna. Sienna, you cheated. You cheated. Okay, the first one is leaders. Okay, and it's lead by example. L stands for lead by example. If you at work or you work in an environment where you are responsible for other people, okay, a good leader will always lead by example. So that means, like, if a truck turns up and you have to unload it and people only see you in the office or sitting down all the time, right, you're not going to get that respect. They're going to not trust you either, right? It's all about trust as well. Now, if they see their leader getting up, coming out, even if you don't feel well, right, and just going, right, guys, let's empty this truck, and you start unpacking that truck, they will see that, and they'll start to respect you a little bit more, because what you're doing, you're leading by example. You're getting your hands dirty. And the thing is, a type of leader, okay, like myself, or like AVA, it doesn't matter what rank he was, or TC, or skipper, right? If you've done a leadership course and you have become a rank, the minute you become a lance corporal, sergeant, upwards, the minute you become a lance corporal, you are responsible. A lance corporal is responsible for 4 men. A corporal is responsible for a section. Okay? Think about it. Right? And if you're leading by example, people will start trusting you. Remind me of lead by example. The E stands for encourage thinking. Right? We want people to think on their own feet. That's why when you join the military, right, they put you for command tasks. And what they're doing, they're looking for people who will actually step outside the box and think. It's called individual thinking. But the thing is, you bring that individual thinking back into the team, and then you inseminate it into the team. And then basically everyone is on the same page thinking exactly the same. And that's how a team works. Right? The third one is A. Apply reward and discipline. Right? You can't be soft all the time. Yeah? But sometimes it's good to go, guys, just sit there and take 5 minutes. You've done really well this morning. You know, I've heard that you did really well on PT, so go and sort yourself out. Dinner break is going to be from 12:30 to 1:30. Tell you what, you shoot off. If your job's done, shoot off at 12. Come back at 1:30, all right? So I'll see you about 1:30, quarter to 2. Yeah, all right. As long as everyone is back by 2 o'clock, I'm happy. But you know, start tipping up at about sort of 20 past 1, 1:30. All right, guys. So you've got enough. Anyway, off you go. All right. That there is applied reward. Now, if someone turns up at 10 past 2, you discipline them. You rip them apart. Right? You bounce them around a little bit. Okay? D, demand high performance. Right? You're in the military. It's not a democracy, and it's not a dictatorship. There's a rank structure, and a rank is a privilege, not a right. If you get promoted in the military, it is a privilege. You've worked for it. It's a reward for your good for your outstanding work and everything else. And that also, the promotion is also based on trust. It means that the senior NCOs, officers, and the leaders of that regiment trust you to lead other people. They trust you to be responsible, to protect and look after other people. Encourage confidence in the team. Well, that's the same thing in, you know, Ward, encourage thinking, right? Recognize individual strengths and weaknesses. Now we're talking. All right. Now here's your problem, Rake Bone Crusher. Lula, la la, doo, whatever you're calling yourself today, Dave. To the two fleas, to the Bruce, to the to all these people who sit there and all they do, some like we said this morning, some of you guys are narcissists, but we digress. I can assure you that myself, Skipper, AVA, and every single ever vet, if we sat in a channel together and I said, what part of leaders is missing out of all those people, they would say every single one. Even though they try to say, oh yeah, we're, you know, every single one. Core values. You know what the core values are? They're called sea drills for the British Army. Courage, discipline. Ready for it? Respect for others, integrity. What comes after integrity? Come on, L. Loyalty. What comes after L? S. Selfless commitment. It is so easy. However, there's also standards, appropriate behavior, law. There's the biggest issue with people, right? The biggest issue with people is that it's your standards. And Ray, your standards are your appropriate behavior. Yeah, absolutely. You know, your behavior is appropriate, but it's how you come across. You think that by smiling and being funny that people don't realize that you're being sarcastic and rude. But that's okay, because you've got every right and every entitlement to be like that. But don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a delusional hypocrite. You're supporting someone who's been publicly shown to abuse the system and knows what's going on. She will lie through her teeth. That has been proven. She will manipulate and use other people to her way until she's done with you, and then she'll just drop you. That has been proven. Now, like I said, I don't hate Lynette. I dislike her for her behavior and for what she's done. She's basically haunted a couple just because they're famous. I don't care about George or Jeremy's fame or whatever. They're human beings at the end of the day. They've got every right to be left alone. And they gave them every opportunity to leave them alone, but they decided not to. So who are you blaming? It sounds to me that you and everyone else seem to be blaming the people who try to avoid conflict. If I say, for example, if me and Skipper were toe to toe, and I said to him, I said, "Don't come to my house anymore. Don't talk to me anymore. Stay away from me." All right, and that's me being polite. Okay, and then I walk away. No hostility, no aggression, no nothing. Just staying away. And then the next hour, he comes knocking on my door. How do you think I'm going to react? And then an hour later, or the next day, and then the week after that, and the week after that, what do you think will start happening? Anybody? Will anybody please explain somebody, or, what would happen? Besides me throwing crayons at him. But what would happen? Yeah, but what would happen if he came to my door after weeks and weeks and weeks of this? What happens to a human being when they get poked, and they get poked, and they get poked, and they get poked, and you get tired of it? Yeah, you get poked, and you get poked, and you keep on getting poked, keep on getting poked, keep on getting poked. Exactly, Maria. It becomes physical. However, in these circumstances, it hasn't become physical. Touch wood. What's happened? It's become legal. All right. And the thing is, what you have to understand is that when people, right, play the victim, there's only so much they can do to play that victim, and then that's it. Now, when it comes to AVA, Skipper, me, Squib, Eric, all these other people who are veterans, we're trained to deal with that. You can poke me as much as you like. I don't care. But be careful, because when I wake up, you won't like the response. Same with Skipper. Skipper, poke him. You won't like the response. AVA, same thing. TC, same thing. Squid, oof. You got a glimpse of Mama Bear waking up. You got a glimpse. And people are making assumptions and saying stuff, right? But here's the problem. When you've got someone laughing about something that someone else said, but they know who that someone else is. Good. I wasn't going to say anything because I was going to leave that up to her, but you're the officer, so I'm going to let you say it. Yeah. And here's the biggest issue, you guys, that all these guys have forgotten, especially you, Ray. Ray, you're a vet. Well, from what I've heard. Now, are you trying to tell me that 1 minute you're one side, next minute? So basically, you're inconsistent with your general opinion about the situation. Well, here's an idea. You've got one corner with Lynette Preston and John Cook and that child, and everything they've done, and then you've got Jeremy Hales, George Hales, and everyone in that corner. But here's the thing. What's happened now is because people like you, people like Dave, the Two Fleas, and everyone else, you've now opened up a sort of a super highway of small creators who are seeing the discrepancies and the lies and stuff that is coming from Lynette Preston and everyone else. Now, I'm going to repeat what was said because you brought up a certain topic that we said, why don't we get all their husbands on the platform? Why not? They have a right to have a voice. Because to be perfectly honest with you, the only people who are going to know the exact reason who and what Lynette Preston is as a person is to talk to those gentlemen. Where's the problem in that? There's no deliberate trying to incite hate or incite anything else, but to ask them what it was like. It's like if I said to Skipper, "Hey Skipper, no, not actually. No, I'm going to use someone else. AVA, where are you? No, I'm not going to use Lisa. There you go. Let's ask Lisa Farr. If I said to Lisa Farr, what was your husband like? Or what was your first 5 partners like? But I'm not saying, because we've all had multiple partners in our youth. We had boyfriends and all that stuff. And if you're a prune who've only been with one person, then I'm sorry for you, because you didn't live your life properly. You didn't have fun. But that's by and by. But what I'm saying is like, if you take your first 5 partners in your life, okay, and we're talking like 20, 30, 40, 50 years, whatever, how old you are, whatever, right? You're going to have partners who are complete assholes. And then you're going to have partners who are just boring. Then you're going to have partners who are absolute psychopaths. And I'm not talking about throwing you on the bed and having their way with you. I'm talking about trying to climb through your window, or climbing up 2 floors of balconies, or stuff like that. Trust me, I've heard stories like that. Trust me. All right, or chasing you through town with a carving knife, or stuff like that. Okay, trying to unalive you. Because because you won't talk to them no more, because you split with them. There you go. Right? So, perfect example. Lisa's husband, 26 years married. Previously, we're told that a-holes. There you go. Thanks very much. Yeah, I need the chrome. Stop distracting me. Anyway, yeah, it's a nice truck, though, isn't it? Yes. Autobots, roll out. Anyway, so what was I saying? Now the thing is, and this is your problem, right? You only hear what you want to hear, but you don't hear the actual reasons why. If we had all of those husbands, right, one after each other, because the problem is, once you bring them inside, yeah, there you go. I need to change that. Bring them inside, right? Bring them in. But anyway, if you take one husband, 2, 3, or 4 ex-husbands, right? I say by the time you get to the 3rd one, if you haven't told all of them, then there's a possibility you'll get different stories. You'll get a different response. Okay. But here's what you have to remember. I can tell you one thing now. I doubt very much there'll be anything positive from probably the last 3 or 4 husbands she's had before John Cook. Because John is there, and either he is too scared to leave because he's too independent, because he's too dependent on her, because he can't do anything for himself, or she's got something on him that he's so scared to leave. He's done something that he's too scared to leave in case she says so. Right? And the fact that she lied and threw him under the bus, why she didn't get arrested, I tell you one thing. I had to, after I watched that, I needed to decompress. I was that angry that the police did not arrest her, especially when she tried to tamper with evidence, when she tried to call a lawyer and then she tried to say she wanted to delete something. I would have thrown cuffs on her quicker than you could have spelt your name, and she would have been in the back of the car for tampering with evidence. They would have both been in jail. And if you watch that video, you see Landon walking around, Mr. Chicken Chest there, Mr. Hardman, and the way and something else. I don't know if anyone noticed it, but when that police officer started reversing with John Cook in the car, and Ray, please go and watch this. Maybe you will actually come to terms and get a grip of the reality, your delusions, and I don't know what's going on with you, all right? But I'm trying to be as polite as I possibly can. All right? I think Skipper would probably have a much different wording than I have, because he is an officer, therefore he has to talk very polite and so. But me, I'm one of those people. I like, pop smoke, fix bayonets, flank left, and here we come. But you need to watch that. These videos that are appearing are very, very damning, especially evidential wise and the behavioral wise. Now, I'm no psychologist, but one thing I can say, if anyone noticed the minute they started reversing back, Lynette got straight onto WhatsApp and sent a voice clip. Did anyone notice that? Considering that she had her phone taken. Now, this is really strange. If she had her phone taken, this is what I can't understand. If she had her phone taken, right? Try to picture this. Step out of the box, close your eyes, and just try to picture this. The police have confiscated their phones. That's hers and his. All the phones. That's what it says in the warrant. That's what it stated in the warrant. We all know that's probably Landon's phone. But if you watch that video, did anyone see him give it to her? And she went straight onto it and she made a WhatsApp voice, because you can tell. You can richly tell her going on WhatsApp and leaving a message. Because there's only two things on your phone that you, well, besides, I mean, unless there's a new program out, right? And that's the Messenger for Facebook and WhatsApp. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mercedes. All right. And look at the way Brandon and Lynette, you see, this is what people miss. This is what people miss. Look at the way Brandon and Lynette spoke. Look at their body language. Hang on a minute, Victor. Spawn. Ray is with Bruce and the two fleas. Well, that's obvious. I have a snapshot where he says that I can't stop talking about Jeremy, that they will lose all their viewers. Victor, I don't understand. Is it like they can't stop talking about Jeremy, or is it was it towards you? Sorry, I'm being a blonde right now. Oh, I've got a private message. Please hold. Oh, look at you, artist or paint and decorator. Go you. Oh, I need to let someone know that I'm right. So here's the thing, Ray. Now, out of all these people, you're the oldest and the wisest. Well, you state you're wisest, but the thing is, right, first of all, I think you should move your setting into the house, because the garage doesn't suit you. And like I said, and like we said, bring them in. Anyway, right? But here's one thing else. You're a hypocrite. You can't sit there and have an opinion and try to be philosophical about it, and try to, say this, that, and that, and this, but say right at the get-go, oh, I'm on Lynette's side. That means anything after that you say is biased. I'm not on either side. If I want to judge Jeremy or George, I will do so. If I want to judge Lynette and John, I will do so. If I want to judge Deanna, Travis, Therese, Brett, or any of them, I will do so. But I've got no reason to, because at the end of the day, everything I'm seeing, right, brings me directly to Lynette, Preston, and John Cook and their behavior. And the thing is like you all seem to be trying to, except you, Ray. You've mentioned that little girl a couple of times. You've mentioned the girl a couple of times. But let me ask you something else. I presume you're a parent. Do you think that the condition that child lives in is the right condition for that child. And I'm not trying to, incite people to go to the CPS or anything like that. Don't contact anybody, people. Stay away from it. Just stay away from it. Don't contact anyone. Stay out of it. This, what you're hearing, is an opinion. It's criticism. It's what you can call it journalism. It's comment. And it should be educational as well. You should be educated from everything I say, right, and everything other people say. Even if you're listening to Lisa's. The problem is, the problem is people will talk louder, more aggressive, right, to get their point across. I will sit here and I will read and I'll listen. At the moment, I'm not reading the comments because I'm trying to stay on track. But Ray, I made a little bit of fun of you. I have mentioned you a couple of times, and I've said I don't really give a stoot about you, and I don't. What I do give a stoot about is the fact that you sit there in your garage with your microphone, with cables hanging out of it, in a camping chair, all right. At least you clean the garage up. That's good. That's one good thing. But the thing is, you sit there and you're trying to be, you're trying to be that wise granddad, trying to bring stuff in. But I think you're missing the bigger picture. And I'm going to continue to say this. At the end of the day, I don't care about Bruce and his marriages and his kids, or, the fact that he had to go and get himself, a foreign wife because obviously he can't handle an American woman. Hey, or the Lisas who don't have a job, because if they had a job, they wouldn't be sitting online most of the time and trying to sell, who knows, probably fake crystals. Speculation. Don't know. Got no evidence. Right? Or a washout who spent a year in jail for trying to sell species over in Europe. Or about someone who's publicly admitted of refusing to take their medication for their mental health, for their anxieties and everything. Or people who, sit on Facebook day in, day out and think they're funny and make anonymous posts, but are ignored by most. Oh, that rhymed a little bit there. But the thing is, one thing you'll get from people like me, people like Veteran Nation, people like Squib, people like TC, and people, all these people, one you'll get, hi Jen, one thing, hi Tim, one thing you'll, hi Lisa, one thing you'll get from all of us is the hardest and the most powerful fight you'll ever get if you try. Because we don't care about your opinion. We don't care about the lies you spout. We don't care about, oh, look at us with it. We don't care. We don't care. We have more fun sitting on a platform throwing insults at each other, because the thing is, we know, we've got thick skin. We can take it. We're not these little schoolgirls who go, hey, he said that, I mean, look how many times Skipper presses my buttons. Every time, richly presses buttons to press my buttons. Right, he can't do it right now because I bet he's sitting there pressing that button and going, damn it, he's not reacting. Oh, yeah, right, there you are. Right? But the thing is, I love that guy like if he was a brother from another mother. Right? Same with AVA. Yeah? And that's one thing you guys don't have. You don't have that love, that respect, that courtesy. If me and AVA or me, Skipper, or one of us fell out and we had an argument today, how long do you think it'll be until we start, we hug, make up and carry on? How many people out of our group do you think will involve themselves to fix that problem? I want you to now look at the comments, right? Look at the comments. I want you to read the comments. People, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. If me and Skipper fell out and we had an argument, and our group of friends, like all military and everything, all the service personnel, right? How long do you think it'll take before we made up and we were friends again and we hugged? And who would get involved? Who would would we go around going, oh fuck Skipper, blah blah, oh fuck Spawn Trooper, oh, blah 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 blah, right? What is your opinion? Let's have a look at. Come on, Ray, have a look at chat. Watch chat. Let's watch them. Yeah. Oh look, someone said less than 24 hours. Well, hang on a minute, Mary. Don't forget, Skipper's an officer, so they think slow. So 10 minutes. Yeah. AVA, are you still here? Skip, are you still here? You see, I talk about two of the people and they're not here. They've left. It's bloody charming. Let me, I talk about those two and yeah, I just sent him a message. I said, look, you ignore me. I want a divorce. There you go. Well, put it this way, it would be over very quickly. If AVA or the other guys were there, they probably might listen to both sides of the argument. And if they think the argument is fucking stupid, I think they'll just step in and say, right, both of you get corners, and that'll be it. The thing is, at the end of the day, we can take the criticism. Is my camera gone off again? No, I'm not going to. Is my camera gone off again? I want to see YouTube doesn't like me tonight. Right, can you guys still hear me? My camera's still there, is it? But I just can't see it. No, okay. That's just. Oh, right, okay, yeah. What do you mean you can't hear me? Copper-wise, stop playing with people's emotions. Anyway, right, this is not going to be a long one today. I didn't. I just want to send a message to Ray Bone Crusher. Stop trying to put a narrative out there that's not true. Okay, because at the end of the day, you're not going to make anything better. You're not going to make anything. Wait a minute, let me just. Right. Wait, hang on. What the hell's going on? Right. Okay, stop. Who's ignoring who? That's point one. Point two. Diane, what? If can't hear you, how answered? I didn't ignore you. I am. Oh my God. I am trying to explain something, and you guys are going on about. I'm not ignoring anybody. you know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to get something off. I'm trying to get stuff done here, and you guys are making confusing the hell out of me. Say, right, can you hear me or can't you hear me? Can you see me? Well, not me, but can you see my little him or can't you? Oh my God. Come on. And also, yes, call me Oh, Wilburn, you call me, did you, wait, what? You call me, I didn't see that word, Grandpa. You call me Grandpa? Let me drink this coffee while you think of a good excuse why I shouldn't time you out for 10 seconds. No, you got enough time to come back with a good answer while I drink my coffee. Well, you're not going to see me. You'll see my Humvee and all that. Actual fact, let me check something here. Let me check my devices. Let me check my devices. Why aren't you working, you piece of shit? Yep. Wow. Ooh, change settings. Update driver. Right, done. Bang, done. Well, it seems okay. Yep. Yeah, I've heard about so I'm getting messages privately as well. I've heard about the strike on Megan once again. Is Grandpa suffering from CRS? Can't remember. Wait, what? Who's Grandpa? Oh, Mill Burns, what have you done? Yeah, but you call me Grandpa. Oh, wait a minute. I am Grandpa, aren't I? Yeah, God damn it. Yeah, but don't be rude, young lady, or I'll send you to your room. Anyway, yeah, so Ray Bone Crusher, here's a word of advice. If you want to sit there and you want to be, you know, what you ever want to be, right, try to be unbiased. Because, to be honest with you, you've lost all credibility in my eyes, and I'm just going to treat you like everyone else in this situation. Unless anything you say is factual and you got proof, I'm not going to believe a word that comes out of your mouth. I'm not going to insult you. I'm not going to, you know, I've made a little bit of a joke in regards to the song and that, you know, and the fact that you're in your garage, and we do need to bring you back in, you know, hashtag bring them back in. And just do what you do. Just do you, boo. But don't make indirect assumptions of people. Don't, you know, if I wanted to talk to one of their husbands, I would talk to one of their husbands. I would do the research and I'll go looking for him, especially the one who was stationed in Germany. Because the thing is, that guy there, I think he would be talking about stuff that I don't think Lynette Preston would like to talk about. Because in Germany, it is renowned that wives, the divorce rate of military personnel stationed abroad, especially in Germany, was extremely high. Extremely high. Yeah, you're too late now, Skipper. We were talking about you, but yeah, you have caused destruction in chat, and I will avenge myself. For that, I get 5 free, really, really, really good thumbnails from you. She called me Grandpa, Skipper. She called me Grandpa. She called me Granny.
Damn you, call me Grandpa. I will find you. Yes. Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, oh, that was a bit too close. My sorry. Oh, no. These need to be perfection. Why is I don't know why my camera is not showing on screen. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Right, there you go. There's a track. Right. I tell you one thing, right? If you keep it, don't call me Grandpa. You are stepping over the line now. Okay, I hear the joke, but oh, you see what you've done? This is the whole reason I was trying to stop you from doing that, because now he is probably laughing his tits off, sitting there going, Grandpa, Papa Trooper, why are you order? You see, I knew this was going to happen. I richly knew. I felt it I felt the disturbance in the foot, and oh my God, Wilburn, you're dying. When I get my hands on your fucking ring your foot off. Look, they're both. Look, I swear to God, she's laughing. You're laughing at me, aren't you? Let me turn my sleep a bit. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, ha, ha, you didn't have sound on your video. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, do I? Oh. I feel abused. What do they call it? Elder abuse? Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you can DDoS someone by if there's too many. I don't really care, to be honest, as long as you can hear me. How old do I feel after being called Grandpa? I feel old now. I do feel old. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it hurts. I freaking hope it hurts. I hope you're going to be in the fetus position, crying in pain. I hope it. Ha 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 ha. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm a grandpa anyway. But I just don't like the words. I've never liked the words grandpa and granddad, grandma or granddad. Never have done, and I can get very obnoxious if people don't stop it. And I don't want to become that. I don't want to say that because it reminds me of something I don't want to be reminded of. But yeah, you're only 31.
You want to take a 30 second?
But no, what was I going to say? It's one of those things. The thing is, it's like a lot of I know a lot of guys who don't want to be called grandpa or or granddad or whatever because of it makes you old. Me, I'm quite proud of being a granddad. But I know knowing that my daughter's continuing with the bloodline. But the thing is, you're taking me off. You're taking me away from a topic that I want to discuss, and that's one thing I don't like. So, Wilburns, therefore, you've got a 24-hour ban. No, I'm only joking. I'm not joking. I'm joking. I'm the god. Yeah. I'm the Godfather. What are you trying to get back into my good books, eh? The baby in chat. Oh, 1 second. The long head. Wait a minute. 1 second. Yeah, I just had to say hello to someone there. I don't know what's going on. So you can see my camera. That's weird. Why can't I see my camera? That's weird. Oh, okay, you were here. Didn't even see you in it. No, but on a serious note, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but you are definitely helping me, because I checked. I went on my my thing. Do you know that I am, what do you call it, 126 away from my goal, and I am. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. I am 93 away from hours completing 3,000 hours watched. That can't be right. That can't be right. Says you turned 10,000 views. Time watch 3,000. Oh, okay. I'll take that back. And Wilbur, I just want to say thank you very much for all your help and everything. I've actually started changing my thumbnails. Smoking is unhealthy. Yeah, you'll find out how unhealthy it is in a minute if you carry on picking on me. But anyway, I'm gonna call it night. I mean, this is only a quick one. I just wanted to send a message out to Bone Crusher. At least try to, I don't know, try to get yourself like a good setup, or sit in your truck or something, we'll put a nice background there. But stop trying to play, yeah. I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time. Yeah. I will carry on. Yes, thank you. Thank you for interrupting me. Go to your room. Don't you hit me with those boots. Don't you dare. And stop running around like a fucking turn. No, stop it. Don't. I'll fight you. What do you mean anytime? And now I'm being harassed by the long haired colonel indoors. I bet you any money next to her they'll go, oh look, small troopers harassing his boy. Call the police. I think it's the other way around, ladies and gentlemen. What do you mean playing with myself? I'm not playing with myself. I'm being attacked by the wife. Yeah, that was the wife. Yeah. Yeah, spouse abuse. Yeah, see, spouse abuse, darling. I'm going to call the police on you for spousal abuse. I've been advised. Oh. Nothing. I have to go. No, I'm just. What do you mean you have to go? You just got here. I will go to your lesson. You call me back. I didn't call you back. Don't look at me like that. Don't you? Oh, you take your bum away. Nice bum, by the way. Anyway, sorry. Yes. Oh, I'm safe. Send help. Yeah, so what is it with you tonight, Wilburns? Have you been drinking or something? Or did you go outside in the fresh air, or eat like a spicy sweet or something? But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. But yeah, but when it comes to Ray Bone Crusher, here's an idea. Right, 1 minute you're on you talk, you don't like what Lynette Preston's doing, then it's Jeremy, then it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. First of all, why don't you go in a house and set up a room where I mean, and your pickup. If you're going to use the bed liner for your bonnet, at least do the whole car. Right? And just stop. Because all you're doing exactly the same as they are. And to be honest with you, I'd rather you look at this as an unbiased individual. I mean, with your 1923 microphone there. And I think you should get one of those microphones in 1923, with the circle and it's like in the middle. Yeah, anyway. So, right. So now what we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going into question time. Question time. Question time. Right. So it's question time. Q&As. Come on. Let's go. It's going to be a quick one today. Any questions? Any questions? Oh, hi, Max Lab. How you doing? Oh, Roy, you'd be very surprised. I'm at 2,907 hours watched. So yeah, yeah. What gives me the right? Me? How does it feel to be a grandpa? Love you, Jen. See you soon. You take care. Have a nice evening. Big hugs. And I'll
do the sexy voice some other time when you're back, Jen. And we can talk about the thunder down under. Oh, yeah.
Funny enough, I have got a Dr. Pepper in front of me, and like sometimes I don't respond to Yoda and other people who do it because like I drink so. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. You're very welcome. Because sometimes it just gets overwhelming. I'm still getting used to the jibes and everything, but I do see this funny side of it. I do have a smile on my face every time they do that. So please don't take, I will say it if it pees me off. I would actually say it, And Will Burns owes me, a few pictures now, but they need to be really good. Excuse me. But Roy, I mean, come on. That was. I like the way you distracted me with that question mark. And then as soon as I started reading your question, I was like, "When is it? Ah, oh, you bugger." Question: If a train leaves New York at 7:30 p.m. in the evening at 80 miles an hour, and a train leaves at LA at 4:15 hours a.m. at 63 miles an hour, why does anyone care? What the hell was that question? Copper, have you banged your head or wait? Did you bang your head? Tell me the truth. Hi, Selena. Welcome, Selena. Welcome to the stream. Copper, did you bang your head or not? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Someone go and check the pupils on Copper. I think he's banged his head many a times. Yeah. Well, actual fact, it depends, because the thing is, if you're in New York at 7:30, and considering that LA is on the West Coast and New York's on the East Coast, and they left at 80 miles an hour, right, it would take them probably about 2.5 days to get to LA, or a little bit longer than that. right? And if a train leaves LA at 4:15 at 63 miles an hour, yeah, who cares? Because you're in New York, so how can you be in two places at the same time? Unless you fly. Right, okay. Can someone give me a decent question? I don't have any room to talk as well. Yeah. If you have one bucket with 1.4 gallon of water and a second bucket with 6 gallons of water, how can you have right? If 1.5 gallons. Okay, that's 1.5. So that means 1 gallon has 4 liters. All right, so that means you've got 6 liters in one bucket. All right, so the bucket needs to be more than 20 liters, because if you've got 6 gallons, right, that's 24 liters. Yeah. So 24 liters, that means you need a minimum of a 50-liter bucket or container to take that water. So technically the water won't fit in the buckets. But basically, you altogether you'd have 4 buckets, because you're saying that 1.5 gallons what goes into one bucket and 6 gallons into into the second bucket. So technically, the second bucket will be a 30 plus. Oh my God! Anyway, leave me alone. Right, my head hurts now. Diana, two buckets. Yeah, but I'm sort of like dissecting it, because the thing is, if you've got one bucket that can take 1.5 gallons of water, yeah, and the second one is get 6 gallons of water, how many buckets do you have? Okay, 2. Yeah. Fuck off, Skipper. Shit. What do you mean analytical type? Do I analyze things? Do I dissect things and take and sort of like take everything apart in front of me, like in front of my eyes? I dissect it, and it's got its name, and like the minority report, or yeah, I like to do that, because the thing is, I don't want to be wrong. I just don't want to be wrong. And the thing is, sometimes questions like that, it's very simple. You read the question, right? And I have admitted that I'm dyslexic, and my dyslexia is actually about questions. That's why I read questions out loud. 5-gallon buckets. If you put 5 in the bucket and 2 in the gallon of water, you still have 2 buckets of water. Now who's been now he's out thinking outside the box. There you go. But the thing is, you have to remember, it's just like saying there's a plane flying over America and Canada, and halfway across the border, the plane crashes, right? And half of it lands in Canada, half it lands in America. Where do you bury the survivors? Because then the NTSB need to know exactly what to do. But do you know how many people? Do you know how many people fall for that? Because what they do, they don't hear where do you bury the survivors. Like, there you go, Alan. There you go. It's the wording, survivors. Yeah, it's the same thing, right? You got America, you got Canada, right on the line. They've got a flagpole right on the borderline, and on top of that pole, there's a cock, and the cock lays an egg, and the egg lands right on that white line. Who gets the egg, America or Canada? Come on, Skipper. Let's see if you get it. Hang on a minute. Georgia, think about it. Listen to the wording. Welcome, welcome that you catched up, Selena. No, I wasn't born yesterday. No one, because it's smashed. The roosters don't lay eggs. Oh, you call cockerels. You call them roosters, do you? Right. Okay, I will call it rooster then. I've seen roosters lay on eggs, but roosters don't lay eggs. But do you know how many people get caught out by that? Because technically, roosters are known to what you've hit the nail on the head. I mean, I want to ask TC about this actually to confirm if it's true or not. But I have read that roosters will actually sit on eggs. There you go. And that's the thing. It's like, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope the message gets out to Ray Bone Crusher, right? You know, he needs to stop being biased and stop jumping sides like a yo-yo. And also, you know, he should lead by example and not sit. I mean, if he's 80 years old, bless him, right? He should be teaching these youngsters like Lisa and Tori and David and everyone else. Right? They should be listening to him, listening to some common sense. Right? That chap is older than everyone put together, everyone. But at the same time, he's trying to put his own narrative across, and he needs to look at the evidence. And the what the hell's videos in regards of the arrest and other videos, they are damning to say the least. So yeah, good luck. I don't know why my camera is playing up, but I do apologize for that. But are there any more questions, guys? All I can say is this. I mean, I'm coming to a point now where I'm going to take a page out of Skipper's book, because I'm not a confrontational person, but I don't stop until I've got proof. And maybe that's a fault that I need to work on, because if I want to progress as a creator here, I need to start acting a little bit more professional. And as you've noticed, I haven't swore a lot. Oh, welcome back. We're talking, yeah. And as you notice, I haven't swore a lot. How tall am I? Well, put it this way, I'm about 6'2", 6'2" and a bit. But I am built like a brick shitter. The thing is that I don't know. I mean, like, technically I was pushed into this, you know, Ratters, Veteran Nation, other people going, yeah, go live, you know, so they enable him. But the thing is, what they didn't do it in a malicious way. They did it because of my humor, because of the way I am. And do you know what? I'm glad I did sort of like angrily start going live, because I've had the utmost pleasure of meeting fantastic people. That's true, Mary. That's true. Right, and I've met some fantastic people. I mean, my first time sitting on the platform with TC was fantastic. Of course, I'm going to blame you, Skipper. I'm blaming you for everything, Skipper. Hell, even if you're not there and you were not even anywhere in the same vicinity, I'm going to blame you. That's what officers are there for. You should know that by now. It's part of your job description. The small print, read it. Victoria Hawk, what branch of the service were you in? Infantry, and that's all I'm sticking to. And before people think that I had anything to do with special forces or anything like that, no, I did not. But I have come across them. But I have jumped out of a perfectly flying plane. I have done many, many courses. And I've been to multiple different countries. And I have been deployed on a kinetic tours. But that's all you're getting in regards of my military, what would you call it, job, infantry, and that's all you're getting. Chris Sigota, your opinion is what we all think. I find you very refreshing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I mean, I have been told sometimes that I can get a little bit too much, I talk too much, and I get that. I do talk a lot because I'm a very talkative person, but I try to stick as close to the truth and as not the truth. I talk the truth anyway, but I try to stick as close to the facts as I possibly can. And hi, Squid. Hi, sweetheart. And Skipper's here picking on me, by the way. And I am a type of person, if I don't like someone or I don't like something, I will tell you. I don't care if you're male or female. And I've said that multiple times, right? I don't discriminate against, I don't see color, religion, sexual orientation, gender, anything. At the end of the day, right, if you've done wrong, you're getting it. If you've done right, you get the praise. You get the POB. But if you've done wrong, yeah, you're getting it. I don't care, male, female, not interested in that. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, right, this day and age, people will always hide behind some sort of like card or some sort of flag, like maybe the cultural flag or the racial flag or the gender flag or, the ideology flag. And I don't play that game. When you come to me as a human being, because there's only one race, and that's the human race. And people need to remember that. So you will be treated with the same respect that you give me. If you treat me with disrespect, stand by. That's all I'm saying, is stand by. And I've had this situation in life as well, in IRL, where I have been confronted, people have gone toe to toe with me, and I've turned around and I've said two things. Make sure I am unalive before I hit the ground. And it is what it is, because at the end of the day, I'm a realist. I don't listen to conspiracies. I do the research, and if I think that the research is flawed, then I just go ding ding. Don't want to know. And maybe that's because we've only got a few people who are in their 30s, early 40s, but a lot of people here are late 40s, 50s, and you can tell because the mentality, the way we talk to each other, we don't take it personally. Like I've got Skipper in here picking on me, and now I've got Squid. So I've got a 50-50 chance of getting picked on by a squid. So, because AVA's done a runner. He's left me alone with these two. Yeah, but hi, Squid. Hi, baby Squid. Hi, daddy Squid. So you're on the treadmill. I love you, baby. Yeah, so are there any more questions? Any more questions? So we can start slowly going into wrapping it up. And who was it? Where was it? Oh God, what's your name again? Homestead. Where are you? Palmer's Arch Acre Homestead. I haven't forgotten about you. Wait a minute, Rogue Mama's in here? Huh. Now you can't pick on me. Ha. Yeah, because he can handle it. Anyway, so yeah, going back to Palmer's Acre Road homestead. You asked earlier on if I could do some recordings for your autistic child. Is that correct? What do you mean that you didn't think you did at Spawn? What would you? It's not spawny for crying out loud. It's Spawn. You want to call me grandpa is one thing, but don't stop. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Go to your. Do you know what? I'm going to start giving people. Do you know the maximum timeout I'll give people is 1 minute, right? But I'm going to start slapping people on the backside and giving them 10 seconds. Spawny, don't do it. Don't test my resolve. Just trust me, I will sit here all day and go click, 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 click. I'll have there'll be 44 people watching, but there'll be like one person in chat going, why am I alone? Why is everyone alone? Are you challenging me? Are you all challenging me now? Are you challenging me? Okay, right. All right. Yeah, you asked for it. Okay, 10 seconds. 10 second goes for timeouts, 10 seconds for you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, in the toe. Oh, there you go. Right. Okay. Right. Who's next? Who's next? Come on. Who's next? Who wants to be next? Who wants to be next for the 10 seconds? Come on. Come on. Yes. Too slow. Oh yeah. Yeah. You blew it. You blew it. You should have kept quiet. You should have not paid attention. You should have not brought attention to yourself. But ding! All right, who's next? Me, Spawny, me. I'm not going to do. Oh, right. And if you fucking hell, I've never. All right. Actually asking for it. Okay, there you go. There you go. Who's next? Yeah, who's next? Next. Anyone. And it's only 10 seconds, okay? Because at the end of the day, right, I think 10 seconds, leave Wilburns alone. She will get you back. I know she's going to get me back. I know I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it from here and I'm going to get it from there. Oh, God. Oh, God. The vengeance is, yeah. I like getting put. Oh, well, wait a second. No. Right. Okay. No. I don't know. No. Bad words. Bad words. No. No. Oh, God. Oh, my word. I think I've you know what? I tell you one thing. This is hilarious. But anyway, guys, like I said, I've said what I wanted to say. You know that I've got a good sense of humor, and you can tell, right? And basically, but the thing is, all the mods in this stream. Come on down, you're next. Oh my God, Roy, I'll give you a minute if you carry on. I swear to God. No. Just be aware that the mods here are all veterans. So be careful. Right. I'm just saying. They just got normal, but they will time you out if you do push your luck. Right. I don't mind having a laugh. I don't mind having a giggle, but don't push it. Don't go over that line. All right. Everyone is welcome. You know that everyone is welcome here, but let me please just go back to Palmer's. On a serious note now, you asked me to do some reading, record some readings for you. Okay. Obviously, I need to charge you $1.6 million per recording. Yeah. I mean, I hope that's not too too much to ask for. You know, and obviously supplies of Dr. Pepper and you know, certain types of coffee from Colombia, and I hope that'll be okay with you. You know, so hello again. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right, sweetheart. You know, it's all a good giggle. It's a good laugh, but try not to do it to a point where I go because the thing is, this is a serious question. I mean, because obviously Palmer did ask me earlier on in regards of, you know, her autistic child, so I want to make sure that I stay on a serious note in regards to that, because for someone to ask me to do that is an honor and a privilege, you know. So yeah. Okay, all right. Palmer, here's a couple of things I need to know. You need to, I mean, talk like, you know, when I'm reading something out, would you like me to read it at normal speed, or you know, and also we can do this privately. You can, you know, if I knew the child's name, then I can say, good morning, so and so. This is today we're going to talk about a story about a bear. Now, the bear who lives in the forest. Do you know what a forest is? You do? Fantastic. So let's talk about the bear. Now, the bear, people call him the grizzly, but he's not really grizzly. He's just lonely. Essie? Is it Essie? 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 Okay, I need to figure out how to pronounce that. Is it Essie? 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 Mike, I would listen. Yeah. And just for the record, Palmer, I was joking about the 1.6 million. It's actually 2, but that's by and by. No, I wouldn't expect anything from you. If I can, I mean, I can. What dialect are you going to use? Preferably the English one. And the thing is, EC for short. EC. Oh, is it EC? Is that how you say it? EC? Am I pronouncing that correctly? EC? Let me write that down. EC. EC. ESSI. What was it? ESSIE, yeah. ESSIE. ESSIE. Stories. SE. SI. SE. SI. SE. SE. Yeah. Oh, it's SE. So that's correct, yeah? Right. Rhymes with Nessie. Nessie, Essie. Essie. There you go. Thank you. I didn't give Squid a timeout at all. I didn't give Squid a timeout at all. No, I didn't get no one gave Squid no, because don't forget, Squid is training, so she's probably started her own stream because she does like streams her training regime. So she's probably streaming right now. No. Right, so it's Essie. Okay then. Right. Nessie, Essie, Nessie. All right. Okay. No, no. Running, it depends. It depends on your knees. You got to be careful. Any type of shape you're in. Right. Okay. So Palmer, what type of stories are we looking? What type of she calls me frequently to ask me to hum to her nursery rhyme. Now that I got to be careful with, because if you like, that can go borderline copyright. So I need to be careful with that. But what I can do, I can record stuff. You'd have to get hold of me. I don't even know how you're going to get hold of me. Yeah. We'll figure something out. Having a kids segment. Me doing a kids segment? I'll be lucky if I don't swear within the fourth word. I can't do a kids segment. Come on. You know, smoking, lighting up a cigarette, drinking, burping, and I don't know. No, I can't put that on kids. No. I'm not a child entertainer. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. It's hard enough to keep you guys entertained. Yes, you are a special Autobot story. Wait, what? Look, I mean, I'm still trying to get used to all this stuff. I'm a gamer. I mean, God, you're turning me into something that I don't want to be. No, I'm only joking. No, I can't be. I can't be a kids entertainer. I don't have the right temperament or. Mr. Roger style. No. Smeagol is poorly at the moment.
But we want so precious. We want it now. We want the precious. We want the Smeagol. Stop it. We want it. We want it now. Smeagol, stop. We want it now.
All right, you two. Bedroom. Go. Stop it, Smeagol. I can't do Bumblebee because Bumblebee didn't have a voice. He used the radio, so I can't do that. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, hi, Slug. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. He gives more Steve from Blues Clues vibe. Hello, you guys. Wait, what? Dobby. No, I can't do Dobby. I don't want to do Dobby. Dobby's. I like Dobby. No. Autobots, roll out. Bumblebee. No. But anyway, let's stop distracting me. You can do it at Spawn. You've done well today. Now, yeah. What we'll do, we'll have a chat. Right. To be honest with you, this live is going totally the wrong direction. I wanted to talk about Ray Bone Crusher, but that's already done. Right. Listen, Palmer. What we'll do, we'll at some point we'll try and connect on Facebook or something. Max, I know she's trucking. Like, I'm going to be doing some trucking tonight with a couple of people. One, if he actually is, awake to do it, and the other one, well, we'll see what happens. I am going to. Oh yes, I'm glad you reminded me. Like, guys, what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to record some of the sessions that when I go trucking on ATS, and I'm going to put them up as just videos. So. As you can see, the picture you're seeing here right now, right? And Wilburn was very kind to do one for. I'm not going to show it because it's got 3 of us on there, and until it happens, I'm not showing it. But I'm going to try and get a couple of pictures together, a couple of thumbnails or pictures of trucking and that stuff like that. To, you know, and then I'm going to put them videos up, and because I want to start putting gaming videos up, because, like, you know, I don't want to always go on about this already completed saga, because we know exactly what's going on. Right, we already know what's going on. Oops, sorry. And to be perfectly honest with you, the way I see it, it's a slam dunk. Yeah, don't put your real name out here, please, Palmer. Don't put it. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't send private messages to people on YouTube. But anyway, how can I put it? Oh, did he? Did he? Do you? Hey, Mike, wonder if me and you should do that. I wonder if, hey, do you know what? We need to talk about that. That could be that could be a different idea. I mean, me doing it on my own, no. But I mean, the thing is, I mean, if we did it together, you know, yeah, I think it would be an idea. We can talk about that while we crash tonight in trucks. But yeah, we definitely need to touch base on that, because the thing is, right, we could get a couple of people involved in this. We can get AVA, we can get Squid, you know, we can get quite a few people involved. Well, let's just us starting it. Yeah, I'm checking. I'm responding to that right now. Right. I mean, let's just sit down, because I mean, the thing is, we could take turns doing it, you know, and then sort of like record it and then put it onto one channel, you know, because we can do, like, you know, adventures, sci-fi, you know, different genres, you know. We can, you know, Pacific, 7:30 Pacific. What time's that? 6 o'clock in the morning for me, or, you know, this today, next week? Yeah, no, but yeah. But anyway, it's like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a day now. You can't talk to Ray. He's in. Oh yeah, I know, Alan. I know. But the thing is, he's put himself out there for critique. And his wife's put him out there as well, because he by the looks of it, he looks like he's stuck in a garage. Bring them back in. Hashtag bring them back in. Free. Yeah, I would just have to. Oh, I swear to God, Mike. I swear to God. Free 3 a.m. Yeah, I can do that. I just today? Yeah, I could do that. I'll probably get a couple hours kipping before we do it, and then prep myself and be ready. Yeah, but I would strongly recommend that we take jobs with trucks available. So we leave ours in the garage, but we take, and then one person takes that job and we drive together. That way we make more money. And don't forget, and we just need to make sure that everyone's got their, you know. I have an appointment already set for 7. Wait, what? What? Wait, set? I'm so confused. So 7 o'clock Pacific time, you've got an appointment. Do you know what? I'm going to record tonight's session, and I'm going to put it out. I mean, the recording. I don't think people. Yeah. Oh right. Okay. Yeah. No drama. No. Anyway, guys, I would like to. Oh my good God, 50 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your support. Sorry about the camera. I don't know why it's not on. But I just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming. I like to thank everyone for being here, and and just remember, right? It takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. So remember, a smile a day keeps the weird people away. All right. On that note, I bid you all adieu. Palmer, we will talk. Don't you worry about that. And I bid you all adieu, and I wish you a great evening. And as Skipper does his outro, I do mine.